guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacqueline. If you're new, welcome. I hope you guys decide to stay and become part of my YouTube fam. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. And yeah, you guys, welcome. If you decided to stay, thank you so much. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video. I know it's been a really long time, but it's finally here. I have two baby girls. My oldest one is 5 and my little one, obviously, she is almost 4 months. You guys, I know it took me a really long time to do this video for you guys, but it just has been a ride with her. My firstborn, she was an emergency C-section, and my second baby was an actual vaginal delivery. So I have experienced both of them, and both of them have their pros and cons. I'm not gonna say that one is better than the other, although a lot of moms prefer certain methods to deliver their babies, but I feel like both of them just either way, you know, you're bringing a baby to this world. Regardless of which way, you still go through a lot, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with just kind of telling you guys my experience with C-section, and then my experience with natural, and if there's one that I prefer. Honestly, if I was to have another baby, I would do it natural, just because the healing process is a lot faster and better, and you feel like you can take care of your baby more, I think you can say, and you're not in pain even way after the delivery. Because when I had my C-section with my first baby, you know, since she was emergency C-section, I was very scared. Regardless, you know, when you're a first-time mom, even just thinking about having a baby is scary when it gets closer to the time. So when I went into labor, you know, my water broke. I went into labor. I was going through the contractions. I think I opened up to like, I think a 3.5, and my contractions were getting stronger, but I was handling the pain. When my doctor came in and checked me, they felt the baby's feet first, so they just didn't have enough time to rotate her, because since my water broke, she was running out of water in there, and it was just like a whole chaos. So they just didn't have time, so they had to do an emergency C-section. And I feel like at that moment when they told me that I needed to do an emergency C-section, that's when I got really scared, because I went kind of mentally prepared for a vaginal delivery. Because throughout my whole first pregnancy, I never had any type of complications. Everything was always good. All my doctor's appointments, I was good. Towards the end, the doctor kept telling me, you know, you're gonna have a really good delivery. She's already head down, everything. But just last minute, she decided to flip on me, and I did. I feel like that's what kind of got me into labor early. She was born, I think, at 37 weeks and 5 days. So she definitely, I feel like when I woke up, when my water broke, I felt like a big kick woke me up, and that's when my water broke. So I feel like that was when she decided to flip, but she flipped too hard to where she made her water break, and that's why I went into labor. So I feel like maybe if she wouldn't have kicked me too hard, she would have been good, and then I would have still been pregnant for a little bit longer, and I probably would have had her regular. But unfortunately that did not happen, and yeah, they had to do emergency C-section. It wasn't the experience that my husband and I were looking forward to. It was more of like a, oh my god, like they're gonna cut you open, and that's probably that was my biggest fear. Like, they're gonna cut me open, and then like my whole guts are, I don't know, I just thought like all these bad things. And my mom was like super scared, because she has never experienced a C-section. All her kids, including me, we were all regular natural deliveries. So her, like, not experience, like, she had never experienced this before, and her experiencing it with me was just like, oh my god, like, she was scared, you know. We were all scared. I mean, it's a very scary process, you know. So I remember I was just laying down on the bed. I was really drugged, so I was dozing off a lot on the doctor, and I know that they have to maintain you awake, but I feel like the dosage of the drugs was just so much for me. that I was just kind of like dozing off. And when they showed me my baby, I could see her, but I couldn't see her clearly. I just heard them saying that they were going to take me to the recovery section for a couple hours, and I was just like out of it. And they did like the whole catheter down there. You can't get up to go to the bathroom. They put like they wrap you like, you know, your cut. They make sure that everything is nice and tight down there, so that your cut doesn't open. And it's just a lot. I couldn't get up on my own. I couldn't go to the bathroom on my own. I couldn't shower on my own. I couldn't get up to get my baby on my own. I couldn't do anything on my own, let's just put it that way. Like, I needed help for every single thing. My stomach would hurt a lot. I just felt like if I did any type of harsh movement, like, it would hurt really bad. I needed to be on bed rest. I was still in a lot of pain. I remember I didn't take my pain meds on time one time, and I had to go back to the hospital because I was in so much pain, and I regretted not taking my pain medication on time because, like, I felt like I was cutting open down there. That's how bad it hurt. And then I remember I told my husband to take a picture of my cut because I couldn't like look at it, you know, like I couldn't like just go like that. When I was laying down, like I couldn't look at it because it would hurt. Like I'm telling you guys, any type of movement just would hurt so bad. And he didn't want to take a picture of it because he didn't want to traumatize me, so I don't really know what it looked like. So my husband would help me shower. Like, he would literally help me do every single thing because I couldn't do anything. And so I felt like useless. I mean, even though I was taking care of my baby and he would hand her to me and I would take care of her and everything, it just didn't feel the same because everything would hurt down there. Like, just the cut itself, oh my god. And I have the scar, obviously. It's very, very small now, and it's not lumpy, it's not anything. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I'm not going to show it to you guys, like a little TMI, because it's really low on the bikini. Like, it's really low. So you like can't really see it. It's not like a really ugly scar because they actually didn't put stitches on me. They just glued it together. So which was better because I don't have like the little marks, I guess you could say. It's just kind of like a little line, like a very thin, small little line. And yeah, so that was my C-section experience. Then with my second one, that is why we waited a couple years to have another baby, because I remember my nurse that took care of me when I had my first daughter told me that if I wanted to ever have more kids and have a natural delivery, I had to wait a couple years, like 3 years and on, in order to be able to have like a normal delivery. So we were like, okay. And then finally, you know, we were like, okay, let's have a baby now. And 5 years apart, I waited 5 years just because I really wanted to have a natural delivery. And I remember the whole time, like, my doctors would check me. I would go to my doctor's appointment. They were all like, you know, yeah, like you're able to have a natural birth, you know, like you waited a couple years, you're good, you know, we just need you to sign consent, because if anything happens within the delivery, you know, like that was on you because you decided to have a natural delivery after C-section. Because having a natural delivery after C-section is very risky. Like, when they gave me the consent, it said all the things possible that could happen to you, and I started getting really scared because I'm like, oh my god, I didn't think it was gonna be this much of a risk to have a natural delivery after C-section. So basically, the risks, some of them that I remember at the top of my head right now, are your cut from the inside is not fully healed. Even though you think it's healed from the outside, it's not always going to be fully healed from the inside. So you have that risk of opening your cut from the inside and getting an infection on your bloodstream and all that stuff, and it can even cause death. Something can happen with a baby. It was a lot of stuff. So I was like debating at that moment. I was like, I don't even know if I want a natural delivery anymore. Like, that's so scary. But then again, I'm like, I definitely do not want another C-section. Like, I'm just like, I was confused and lost. And then that's when I went into labor, and I was just like, you know what, if I could have the baby normal, I'm gonna have it normal. If they think they recommend another C-section, once I'm there, or just do another C-section, I already know what it's like. So I'm just gonna leave it in God's hands, and we'll see what happens when I go into labor. So yeah, that's when I went into labor. They needed me to be 5 centimeters open in order for them to give me the epidural, because that meant to them that I was opening just fine with no complications and I was able to have the baby normal. But then that did not happen. Of course, if you guys watched my labor and delivery video, you guys would know that that definitely did not happen. So I ended up delivering my baby normal. And let me tell you guys that, yeah, it was it was more painful to have when I was in labor and when I had the baby than versus the C-section, because the C-section, it was only a little bit of pain until when they found out that she was coming feet down. So then they numbed me. I didn't feel anything until afterwards when I was like in the healing process. So the healing process was a painful one, versus during labor, you're actually in pain for a couple hours. In labor, you have your baby, and then after that, it's like you don't have any pain, and it's like perfect, you know, like you're painless. You can do anything and everything basically, obviously not as fast, but you know, just slowly moving. You know, I was able to walk around, I was able to go to the bathroom on my own, I was able to do everything on my own. It was just a lot smoother, I guess you can say. The recovery part was a lot smoother, but the labor part was the one that was like the painful one. So I guess you can say they both have their pros and cons, where C-section, they numb you, you don't feel anything until afterwards. The only thing is that the recovery takes even up to 2-3 weeks to get better in order for you to really do anything, versus labor, you're in pain for a couple hours, and then after that you're not in pain. So it's like whatever you want to deal with, I guess. Me personally, like I said, if I was to have another baby, I would do natural delivery. If I was to be able to get that epidural on time, I probably would get it, you know, because it was very painful. But I mean, if I did it without medication, I think I could do it again. I just wouldn't want to, you know what I mean? But yeah, you guys, so I definitely would go with natural. But like I said, even if you just have all your baby C-section, oh my god, that's just already still a lot, because the recovery, I don't even want to think about it. But okay, now starting with the questions. So for my second pregnancy, it says, did your body go back to normal? Honestly, I feel like I used to weigh 114 before I had her. Before I even got pregnant with her, I used to weigh 114, and then now I think I weigh like about 126, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I gained like 12 pounds, I think, right? I don't know. Well, I gained a couple pounds, and I haven't been able to lose them, just because I haven't, I think I just stayed this way. But regardless, it's like I don't mind the weight. It's not horrible. It doesn't look too bad on me, but I still, right now, I did start working out. I've been working out, I think, for like about a month and a half. I've been working out, because I was getting to the point where I was just kind of like not caring about my body, and I was just eating whatever like I wanted to eat. And then it got, I think when I got like my like when it hit me that like I needed to start working out, was when I went clothes shopping and nothing fit me how I wanted it to fit me. I just didn't feel comfortable with my body, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do it for me. In order for me to feel better, I need to do something for myself. So I decided, let's get it, let's work out. And yeah, I feel a lot better right now. I don't know how much I weigh right now, but my thing is that I'm not trying to lose the weight that I have. I'm just trying to build it into like muscle and make it look to where I'm fit and not chubby. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but if you guys want to see my workout journey, stay tuned. Yes, you get very swollen after having a baby, and you obviously do lose a lot of the weight, but a lot of it also stays with you. So if you want to get rid of it, you're not happy with it, obviously you have to work out, you have to take care of yourself and everything if you want to feel good. If you don't care, and you're just kind of like, I don't care, I'm gonna get chubby, I'm gonna gain the weight, I don't really mind it, whatever, that's on you. I'm just saying, personally, me, I started to just, like I said, I was kind of just whatever about my body until I realized, like, no, I'm not happy with it, I gotta do something about it. So that's when I started doing something about it, and I'm very happy with how I am right now, but I still want to keep working on my body. Okay, so it says, did you rip? Yes, I said it in my video, my labor and delivery video, that yes, I did rip. The doctor actually cut it for me so that I didn't just like rip open. He cut a total of 2 stitches, and it didn't, honestly, the healing process for it wasn't even like that bad for me. As long as you have like your little spray bottle and you don't wipe it, because you are not supposed to wipe, you're not supposed to wipe that area down there. You're just supposed to like squeeze the bottle and just kind of tap it to dry it. And yeah, if you do that, then you're perfectly fine. If you are using the restroom and just like squeezing the bottle while you're going to the restroom, it's even better, because you don't give it time to kind of burn down there, you know what I mean? At least that's what I did, so it was perfectly fine for me. So yeah, and it says, next question is, how is the healing process down there? It's very easy, it's not horrible. You have, obviously you just had a baby, so you're gonna have like a really long period, because you're still kind of just getting all that stuff out of your system. So that's basically it. It's just kind of like having a period, like a heavy period for a couple days, and then it just kind of slowly starts to fade. You just have to be extra careful down there how you're maintaining yourself, make sure that you're keeping it clean, always just changing in between, you know, just making sure everything, like I said, is nice and clean. And yeah, the healing was pretty fast. I felt like in a week I felt really good, like I could just do anything. The first couple days, obviously you're walking really slow, trying not to, like, you know, do too much movement, but like, and not lifting heavy or anything. So yeah, the first days it does feel a little weird down there, like it feels kind of sore in a way, but then afterwards it like kind of goes away, and you know, you feel perfectly fine, like if you didn't even have a baby, to be honest. But obviously, like I said, if you do get stitches or if anything, you just got to make sure that you're very careful, because they could you know, they could rip and it could open, and then you're gonna bleed, and then you're gonna have to go to the doctor and all this bad stuff. So you always have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So yeah, healing process, it was great, you know. Versus, like I said, C-section was just the healing process for that was definitely something. It was just having to make sure that my cut was always clean, that I was changing my my little pads that I would put there constantly. Well, I wouldn't do it, my husband would do it. So, you know, just kind of making sure it was nice and tight. Always, like, my stomach was always tight and stuff. So yeah. Is the first period painful? Well, it's not that it's painful. I mean, regardless, you're in a little bit of pain after having the baby. Like, your stomach is trying to go back to its normal self. So you're still trying to, like, the doctors, the nurses, they still come and they press on your stomach to make sure that, like, you're getting those muscles back to how they were. So yeah, it is painful, but it is not something that, like, you can't handle. It's just like a regular period, honestly. For me, I know a lot of the girls have all of us girls, we have different types of periods. So definitely, you know, I feel like just kind of depends on your pain level, like what you can handle. For me, it was painful certain times, but then other times it wasn't. I feel like as long as you're taking your pain medication on time, you should be okay. Because if you're not, that's when the cramps really kick in, and then you're like in a lot of pain, you know. So I was taking my meds on time, so definitely, you know, I didn't feel so much pain. But when it would kind of start wearing off, I would be like, oh my god, like I can feel my stomach hurting. It just feels more like your stomach's hurting. But yeah, it wasn't like horrible. I mean, it's tolerable. And then I got my actual real first period after having the baby. I got my actual first real period, and it's just like a normal period, you guys. It's nothing new. How many stitches? Oh, I already said I got 2. Did the first pee hurt? Like I said, if you're squeezing the bottle while you're going to the bathroom, it's not gonna hurt. But if you just go to the bathroom and then clean it with the bottle, it's gonna hurt, because you're letting the pee touch the cut. And even if you don't get cut, it's just very sore and sensitive down there, it's still gonna hurt. So just make sure, that's a tip, make sure that while you're peeing, just make sure you're squeezing the bottle at the same time, because you don't need the pee to touch anything, because it's gonna hurt. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna hurt. Constipation pills, yes, take them, because the first number 2 that you do, you're gonna feel like you can't go, because well, it's not that you're gonna feel like you can't go. If you do need to go, you're gonna be scared, because you have to push it out, you know, or you have to go to the bathroom, so it always contains of you doing some type of strength to take it out. It takes stool softeners. Those they provide with you at the doctor along with your pain meds. So for me, I would take them all like in the morning, so that like throughout the day I wouldn't be constipated, and I would have, if I needed to go number 2, my stool was very soft to where it would just kind of come out. So I know a little TMI, but it would just kind of come out, and it just makes it a lot easier, because you don't have to do any type of strength. Like I said, you need to avoid making any type of force or making any type of harsh movements and stuff, because you're very sensitive. Your body just went through a whole lot of things, you know. I deleted my other question. Sorry guys, I am currently dressing the baby, because she decided she wanted to join the YouTube family today. So she was like, alright, let me put some clothes on, because I don't need nobody to see my little naked little tummy belly. Nobody needs to see my little milk belly over here. So my mommy's putting me a little onesie right now. She said, no, you cannot come out naked in my video. And I was like, oh my god. Alright, I guess. So my little baby has a lot of attitude. Can you see it in her face? Mommy, stop lying. No, I don't. Just kidding. Yes, you do. Okay, dokie. So, baby has joined today's video. Baby has joined today's video. Baby, say hi, mama. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My mommy does not even know what she's doing. That's why I'm here. To save her. Okay. Eileen, stop being mean to me. Okay. So, next question. I accidentally deleted one of my questions, so I don't even know what it was. But, like I said, I might miss some questions. So, make sure that if you guys still have questions, you guys can let me know and I can answer them in a second video. But if not, then, you know, it's okay. Birth control. Yes. Definitely, if you don't want to have any babies soon, or any oopsie babies, or any type of anything, definitely, yeah, get on birth control. I know a lot of women don't like to get on birth control. Personally, I just feel like I need to get on birth control. Like, I don't want to have any risks. I don't want to have anything right now. So yeah, I feel like, yes, it's bad. Birth control is always bad, because it's controlling your body in a different way than how your body is supposed to work. So definitely, I feel like once I make sure for sure that I don't want to have any babies, I will probably, you know, get my surgery done to not have babies, and then that way I can get off of birth control, you know what I mean? But that's still like something years from now. Like, I'm not even talking about like I'm gonna do it tomorrow or anything, you know? No. But yeah, if you don't want to have any babies, definitely get on birth control. Talk to your doctor about what birth control is best for you. I know that the one that I have doesn't have like a lot of hormones or anything, so it doesn't make my body change so much, but it's still, you know, it does the job. Okay, it does the job. I trust it. So yeah, baby, why are you crying? Why are you crying, baby? No crying. I think she's tired. Okay, let's put you to sleep. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be rocking her. This is me all day. This is my workout for the day. I'm just kidding. It's not the workout for the day, but definitely it is some type of workout because this little girl is getting heavier by the day. Yeah, baby. This is literally the only way that she goes to sleep, and she's fighting right now because she's tired. Hold on, guys. Let me put her to sleep real quick so she could be sleeping. I did end up using everything that was in my hospital bag. Like I said, they provide everything for you at the hospital, like the essentials. They give you like really thin diapers, kind of looking type of underwear, really soft ones. They provide you with the with pads. They provide you with diaper undies, with the peri bottle, the dermal spray to numb the area down there so that you're not in so much pain or you don't really feel it. They also provide you with the nipple creams, which, like I said, I took my own, but I still ended up using some from the hospital, although I didn't use it a lot because I feel like since it's my second baby, my nipples didn't really rip as much. They didn't really peel that much. So that was a good thing because I was really scared for that. Like, that really hurts. But yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, you guys, like, honestly, essential wise, you don't really have to worry about it so much because the nurses have everything. The hospital has everything for you. All you have to do is just take clothes and blankets if you want, maybe even more comfortable pillows if you want to, just stuff to keep yourself comfortable. But yeah, let's see, baby blues. Have I had the baby blues? I feel like baby blues and depression just kind of all falls in the same category. Baby blues, I feel like I was going into some type of like depression, not necessarily so bad. I feel like I'm those type of people that, like, I know I'm in depression and I'll just try to like maintain myself, not like, I just tell myself like, no, like, you can't let it overcome you. Like, I just tell myself, no, like, I'm depressed, but I can't do this. Like, I can't let it get to me because I feel like if once I let it get to me, or if it gets to a really bad point, like, I won't be able to get out. Like, I just get scared because of that. So yes, definitely there's always going to be depression after a baby. It's just a lot. It's very overwhelming right now. Even right now, she's very, like, my baby herself, I thought she was going to be very calm like my firstborn, but she's not. She's a lot more work than my first baby. So definitely it is overwhelming. I have been very stressed out. I have been just tired. It's just a lot. She cries 24/7 if she can. If not, you have to be holding her. I'm trying to put her to sleep right now, and it's like shouldn't even be talking because she's like not going to sleep. Like, she's fighting it. And my husband, he helps me out a lot, honestly. If he wasn't here, or if he was like not with me and I had a baby with him or something, I just don't know, like, I would be going crazy if I didn't have his help. Honestly, like, you need to have a big support system. If I didn't have that support system, you guys, I would be like going crazy already, honestly. So yeah, definitely it is very hard to not go into depression, because if you don't have a big support system, you are going to go into depression. I'm just going to tell you that. Me having a support system has helped me not to go into big depression, but I did have some depression at one point. I just didn't feel like doing anything. I just felt sad for no reason. I was tired, I was exhausted, I was mentally drained. It was just too much. Like, it's a lot. I'm just gonna say that it's a lot, but just please make sure you guys have a big support system to keep you entertained, distracted. Make sure they help you. And yeah, because we need a break sometimes too, you know? Like, everybody needs a break from it. I'm not saying that it's bad or whatever. Hair loss. Oh my god, you guys, I am having extremely bad hair loss. Like, I didn't even know what to do to my hair today, because there's certain things that I can't do to my hair right now because I look bald. Like right here, let me show you guys. Right here, like I put a little bit of makeup on it, but I don't know if you guys can see how my line just kind of like I used to have a very good straight line, like right here, but now it's like curving. And like if I do my hair like right here, I don't know if you guys can see like this little right here, like my right there, I'm going a little bald in this area. Like you guys can see how my hairline kind of like go, like it's not straight anymore. Like all this piece right here is missing, like right here. I'm sorry, baby. I'm telling you guys, she's something else. Over here mainly is where I have like more hair loss, like on this area right here. Like if you guys can see, like this used to be filled with hair. Like all that area used to be filled with hair. Like this little hair right here, that one, I literally, okay, I'm sorry. Shh. Like I used to have full hair like right there, and now I'm bald. I'm sorry. For how long until having intimacy after postpartum? They always recommend to wait at least 40 days. To be honest, my husband and I, we like to wait a little bit more than that, because we just want to make sure everything is healed and good to go. With my first daughter, I think we waited like 60 days, maybe more. I don't even remember. With this one, to be honest, I don't even know. I know it was way more than 40 days. I just don't exactly remember how many days, to be honest. To be completely honest, I don't remember. And even then, I feel like C-section was like normal. Everything was fine. Now that I had a natural delivery, it feels very sensitive, like, because since I had 2 stitches, like it just feels like it's like very sensitive down there still. And yeah, so that is where I'm gonna end today's video, because I'm putting this one to sleep. I gotta go pick up my other one for school, then I have to come back. She might already be awake. She's not even sleeping. Look at her. It's okay, I got this. I'm strong. I'm a strong woman. I got this. I got this. That's what you have to tell yourself. You got it, okay? You got it. Maybe you feel like you don't got it. It feels like you don't got it, but you got it, girl. You got it, okay? Just remember. So yeah, I mean, just go day by day. Enjoy the baby. They're not babies forever. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna go pick up my baby from kinder. She's a big girl already. She knows. She's very independent. She helps me. Like I don't even need to be fully on her or anything. And it's just I just have to really worry more about the baby, you know. I really hope that this was a helpful video for you guys, and that you guys liked my experiences or learned from my experiences. And yeah, if I missed anything, let me know, you guys, in the comments, or send me a message or something that you, oh, breastfeeding, I forgot. Okay, really fast, I have like 2 minutes, really fast. So breastfeeding, I breastfed her until like she was like, I think 2 months, I believe. I don't remember, but I had to stop breastfeeding her because I have to go back to work. So definitely I did not want her to be so, she's already very attached to me, so I didn't want her to be even more attached or think that she needs my boob in order for her to be okay and not crying. So I needed to stop breastfeeding her. I was pumping, yes, I was pumping, but I was not producing the same as when she would latch on. When she would latch on, she would pull out a lot more than when I would pump. I would pump and pump and pump and pump accordingly. I did lactation cookies. I would drink lactation drinks, everything to just help me produce more milk. But for some reason, my body was not letting it. It was not doing it. It just wasn't working out for me. I did pump a little bit afterwards, but it wasn't helping me. It was just making my nipples really sore, and they were hurting at one point more than if I was breastfeeding her. It was just easier to breastfeed her, honestly, but unfortunately, because I have to go back to work, I needed her to not have that idea in her head of breastfeeding or being attached to my boob, just to make it easier for whoever's gonna watch her when I go back to work. And yeah, you guys, so honestly, if you're a stay-at-home mom, breastfeed your babies. If you want to, of course you don't have to, but if you want to, breastfeed your babies as much as you can, because not all of us have that opportunity. So definitely do it. And yeah, if I had the chance, if I was to be, you know, stay-at-home mom forever and ever and ever, I would definitely breastfeed my baby for as long as until it's time for her to not be breastfed anymore. But yeah, you guys, breastfeeding was definitely challenging. Right now she's just drinking formula and she's doing perfectly fine. Look at her, she's a little chubby cakes over here. But yeah, you guys, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, bye. Gotta go pick up my baby.